Let's get it, MP.
That's picked, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Robert Williams out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Allen and KD are the forwards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's T in at the 2. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Avdia outside. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks it down from distance.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Booker. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Here's Garcia. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one. This quarter.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Booker. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Allen. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out to the wing. Here's Garcia. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the nice bucket inside from Booker.
Yeah, Booker putting in the work, finding that second chance opportunity.
And here's Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Booker. Henderson finds Sharp. Williams with the screen. 5 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen ready to catch and finish.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
T passes to Durant. Pulls it from the top of the key, and Aiden pulls it down.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, a well-aimed pass sets Williams up for success so that he can just power it down.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix with another.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Aiden with a screen. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
To the left wing. Here's Garcia. Off target from outside. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 2. Offline from the high post.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Henderson against Durant. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Garcia. He's got 12.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Right side Sharp. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Durant, the pass to T. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Booker surveying the floor to the wing on the left. Garcia, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Allen against Sharp. Henderson outside. Back to Sharp. Aiden against Nurkic. Here's Avdia. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Suns lead by 3. Pass to T. The 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, Henderson. Aiden finds Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Henderson against Booker. Puts up a 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Blazers trail by 4. Henderson, the pass to Williams. It's Sharp on the wing. Aiden against Nurkic. They double him with Booker. Sharp, no good. The Suns have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And stolen by Williams. Henderson with it, now guarded by Booker. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Booker. Takes a three. Garcia, no good. Right side Sharp. Here's Henderson. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And Allen gets it to go.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside, Williams. Back to Henderson. Avdia outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Outside Booker to the wing, right side. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Garcia's got 19 points.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Pass to T. Lets the three fly. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Williams. Here's Avdia. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Avdia's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Durant surveying the D. Garcia. Portland grabs the miss. Aiton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the wing. Henderson against Booker. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. Back to Henderson. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Garcia, no good. Blazers trail by 4. Avdia passes to Henderson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's Booker on the wing. Fires from the corner. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 6 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Sharp. Avdia outside. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Avdia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Down low. Allen outside. Over to the left wing. The kick to Durant from the arc. Takes the 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Inside. Oh, a 2-handed power slam.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
And Allen gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 8-point game. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A big group substitution here for Portland. Reith, he's checked in for Ayton. Walker. So both teams changing it up here. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's T in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Blazers trail by 14. Here's Benton. Out left to the wing. Here's Kamare. Drops in the 3. Kamare's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Garcia. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Benton drives in. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
And some changes here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Reith. Williams comes in for Kamara. And Murray subbed in for Graham. And he makes both free throws. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, BA. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Pass to Benton. Picked by Murray. Here's the 3. Durant pulls it in. The Suns lead by 12. On the wing, Jones. Here's Garcia. Gets the 3 to fall. Garcia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Benton, defended by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Up top, Durant. Here's Garcia. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Benton. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. The finish! And then Beal with the dunk.
Coast to coast. Bradley Beal doing it all himself.
Blazers trail by 17. And here's Murray. Ayton with it. Hounded by Beal. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the left side wing. Here's Garcia. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Ayton, the screen on Jones. The 3 is up. Benton, good. Benton's got 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A different look for Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal, and it's Booker in for Jones. For 3, Allen. Sharp grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Henderson outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Pass to Booker. Here's Garcia. Over Sharp. And the basket by Garcia. Garcia's got 33.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And so here's Phoenix. They led the game at one point by 20. Booker, the pass to T. The three-pointer off the mark. Blazers trail by 12. Outside Sharp. This one for 3. Bull grabs the board. The Suns shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. What balance from Booker.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Now Henderson. 7 points in the game. Here's Ayton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharp, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Garcia, no good. Blazers trail by 12. Here's Henderson. T grabs the miss. And for the Suns, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. 13-point lead. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Avdia outside. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Garcia, guarded by Sharp. Garcia, no good. Second chance effort. Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Outside Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. From about 19, that's short off the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Booker for 3. Portland with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Out to the right wing. Here's Garcia. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Henderson, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Right wing. Here's Garcia. No good on the 3. Blazers trail by 18. Avdia attacking. Pass to Henderson. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Booker. Over to the left wing. Here's Garcia. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Taking a look at Portland, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Suns.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man, we saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Appreciate you joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Phoenix leading by 21. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point. It's good on the putback.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
And the Trailblazers shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Ayton. And there's the screen. Nurkic with some nice D.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And he knocks down the first one. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Williams passes to Avdia. Now Ayton. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Garcia. No good with the triple.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Allen, the pass to T. Off target from three-point range. Henderson against Booker. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's gonna jam it all over you.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and it's going to go on Devin Booker.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Henderson hits them both. The third pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year one, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In third, the Trailblazers.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Ayton passes to Williams. Outside Sharp. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Allen on the wing. Pass to T. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Whoa, Scoot! What a move.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Booker, the pass to T. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him. Alone at 4th in the all-time. Single game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Left side Sharp. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Allen outside. Pass to T. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one drops.
Well, when Sharp is on, he is on. You see why the team is so excited about his future.
Booker, the pass to T. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
Well, what verticality from Sharp. Getting airborne and slamming it down.
Outside Durant. Pass to T. Three-pointer. The putback. And Ayton pulls it down. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. The Suns lead by 23. On the wing, Durant. Here's Garcia. And yes, another basket.
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for third most 60-point games in league history. To the middle, here's Avdia. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Grayson Allen. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Into the lane. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Booker. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the triple. Henderson's got 16 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
To the wing on the left. Garcia. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes in a game. Who poked away? Here's Booker. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, "It's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Pass to Beal. To the right side. Here's Garcia. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sharp's got 29.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Out to the wing, beyond the arc, and again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Walker. It's Sharp on the wing. He has 29 now.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Right wing. Here's Garcia. And it's good. He hits another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Batten passes to Avdia. Back to Batten. Walker for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Nurkic just got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Garcia. Off target with the 3. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Walker. Here's Benton. Give him 8. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Here's Batten. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And the basket by Garcia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Sharp. Avdia left side. To the inside. Here's Batten. That shot off. Excellent D there from Booker. Pass to T. He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Sharp. Here's Avdia, hounded by Beal. Avdia against Beal. Can they get it? And Avdia, good for 3. Avdia's got 12 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Phoenix calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
All right, MP.
Down low. Here's Batten. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. They've got Royce O'Neal, Bol out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's T in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Batten. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Banton's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the paint. Here's Garcia. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Reith. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. And it's Reith missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic.
Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Here's Banton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Graham comes in for Walker. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Garcia, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Banton. From downtown. Again, the miss by Portland. Phoenix leading by 21. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mason Plumlee.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Phoenix's head athletic trainer, and the diagnosis is relatively mild. A bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Garcia, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. From 15 feet away. Another one falls for Portland.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. Beal, the pass to T. There's the 3. And good! There's another!
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Here's Banton. Another one falls for Portland. And so it's Phoenix with it. Right side O'Neal. Outside Durant. Here's Garcia. Offline with a 3. Blazers trail by 21. Now here's Graham. Ayton, a screen on Beal. Pass to Banton from outside the arc. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Beal surveying the D. Here's Garcia. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Here's Banton. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Beal against Graham. Here's Banton. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 4 rebounds in the game. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Graham, the pass to Banton. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
A different look for Phoenix. Nurkic is checked in for Bull. Allen comes in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Bradley Beal. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Kamara. Avdia comes in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Banton. And it's Henderson in for Graham.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Phoenix leading by 20. Over to the wing. Here's Garcia. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Garcia. Here's Durant over Sharp. Portland with a rebound. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Nurkic inside. He's against Ayton. Here's Garcia. Off the mark there with a 3. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. Shots good by Henderson.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Garcia. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Blazers trail by 20. Pass to Williams. Nurkic against Ayton. Henderson outside. No good on the triple. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Sharp. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Durant. Pass to T. The 3. Yet another bucket.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. Hits yet again! Wow!
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. Can't believe it.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in a game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Back to Sharp. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Henderson had great vision when he came into the league, and he's continued to build on that.
To the left wing. Launches a three. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Garcia. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Garcia. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Down low. Here's Garcia. Banked it in off the glass.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.